IACMI summer internships connect driven, hard-working STEM students in fields including material science, mechanical, and aerospace engineering with IACMI partners and members to develop skills that will help students grow to be innovative leaders in the composites industry. Hundreds of students from across the United States applied for these competitive internships. 21 elite students were selected for short-term summer and long-term annual paid internships at one of IACMI's member or partner locations across the country. The interns work closely with assigned mentors, many of which are world-renowned experts in the composites field. They conduct research projects, responding to the need for faster, cheaper, and more energy-efficient composites manufacturing technologies.
This is our second year of running an internship program at IACMI. It's critically important for our workforce development activities. We're bringing students from the undergraduate all the way to the PhD level. We're placing them with our academic partners, as well as this year we brought on industry members where we have interns located.
The people that we work with have been amazing, and that always helps with the program as well when you have people that care that you are learning along the way. It's not all about like do this and get it done. It's do this and get it done and learn something along the way. And we're also here to help you if you need it.
Since the ARI, they have been helping me anytime I have any questions. I could ask anybody and they will answer me, and they are very friendly, so I feel very welcome here in Indiana. I love this place.
The hands-on learning environment with this internship improves the learning curve tremendously because it adds a visual aid and it's hands-on, and it just increases your ability to consume all the information that you're given.
At maybe sometimes a bigger company, you'd be one of like 50 interns. While here, I'm one of 2 interns, which I get to really know not just my mentor, but everybody at the facility, and everyone knows me. Everyone's saying, hey, come learn this from me today, or hey, come sit on this meeting. This could be a really great experience for you.
It incorporates government, academia, and industry all into one. Any other internship that you apply for, you're not going to get that. You might get academia, where you're doing research all day on a computer, or you might get industry, where it's all hands-on. But through an IACMI internship, you combine all 3 of those parts, and it's the perfect opportunity.
The most critical part of an internship is getting involved, doing the hands-on work, starting to understand the technology that you're working with, and asking questions. Asking questions of experienced engineers is probably the most important part of the internship.
The diverse group of undergrads and graduates and accomplished like doctors and just all these different people working together in one group, I'll be able to work beside those people that have already had like solid careers and they know what they're doing.
Always felt that the classroom experience has been more theoretical versus the hands-on approach being more practical. In the classroom, you could go for hours and hours on end of how a machine works, but never fully grasp how the machine actually is going to work. And that's something you can only get being here and being on the floor with the crew.
Classroom experience, you have a very short-term project, and in this case, it's a long-term project. You're given a very small amount of training, and with this I've been given a large amount of training regarding safety and how to use all the equipment, so it's a lot broader.
In a classroom, most of the experiments are predetermined results, and you know what you're expecting. But here, we're trying something new, so whatever we get, we can't verify without further testing.
Things don't always work the way you want them to. Well, they don't work most of the time, so it's a lot of problem solving and figuring out solutions to solve the problem.
I didn't expect to be this busy and to have this much responsibility, which has been a great thing. And I've already learned so much and got so much experience and gained so much knowledge.
If you're not self-motivated, an internship's not going to work for you. You're given 10 weeks, so it's up to you how you use that 10 weeks. And any successful person who has the work ethic, they're going to be the most successful and use that time wisely to learn as much as possible.
I would recommend this internship for others because it's given me a lot more independence, a lot more confidence in my field, and it's also shown me a different side of composite material technology that I hadn't initially thought of before.
My experience here at Local Motors has given me great insight to the industry and how the future of the composite industry might unfold through 3D printing.
The composites industry is building and growing. There's all sorts of new applications, and the best way to ride the tide of that growth is to get as much hands-on experience as you can with these materials and see where the industry is going.
The internships give them technical knowledge in the field that they're studying, but what's even more important is the knowledge that they gain about business operations and presentation skills that are going to be critical when they go in the interview and hire for positions.
I get to work with engineers, work with business people, and understand the different mindsets and kind of tailoring communication towards those two ventures. And it feels like that's a lot more applicable to what I'll be doing in the future, because I do hope to kind of be a translator between engineering and the business world, because that's not something we're taught in school, and it's exciting.
The members meeting where our interns will be presenting is represented by over 300 participants. These attendees represent industry, academia, and government. And many of the attendees state the internship program is one of the highlights of the summer members meeting. For future meetings, we plan to continue having interns present, and we welcome your feedback on the program this year as we continue to expand future years.